Howdy folks, Ryan Cowboy Amon. You just ordered your hay bale from me. It comes just like this. You go ahead and bust out some hay bales. That's the best way to get in shape. There it is right there. Don't even take it out of the box. Nah, just kidding you. All right, there it is right there. You're basically gonna get you a pair of scissors. If you got some really sharp front teeth, you can go ahead and chew through that, but I don't really recommend it. We're gonna do the assembly today of getting this baby open. Be careful when you cut it open because the seed is in there. You're gonna rip open the steel labs just like that. And there it is. You can come on in. I want you to check it out here. You're gonna take the scissors. You're basically gonna make sure you cut that off. Cut that off. There's one of the back legs just like that. We're gonna unpack this dude. Boy, it's kind of like Christmas. When you get it, you're going to be so darn excited, you probably just won't be able to sleep. So if you got it, don't you go to sleep before opening it up, because this baby is pretty exciting. So you basically just get her all taken apart, and we're going to put that baby together. So that's step one. Get all the plastic off. Don't you go nowhere. Come back. Howdy folks, you know who I am, and I'm back. Okay, let's take a look at the parts. A couple bungee cords. You got a long bungee cord. You got two long bolts. You got two shorter bolts with the little washers on it. And then you got the two longer bolts with the washers on it. They don't want to stand up, but we're gonna, you get there. Don't you move. I'll bite you. Don't you even think of talking back to me. Okay, and what are you doing? You, stop it. Okay, those ones are gonna go into the seat, okay? You gotta have the tools. There it is right there. Oh, come over here. Here's little pieces. That's the main piece. That's that, that's that. So, first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna stand it up. You're gonna rotate this thing all the way down, and you're gonna come on in here really close. You need to see this. You're gonna take that, and you're gonna put it in that little notch right there. And then you're gonna just give that baby a crank about as hard as you can. And once you've got it tough, you're good to go. That's gonna give it the solidness right there. Okay, so you've got it sitting just like that. You're building your horse. Now, let's put the back leg on. You're gonna put the little loops facing towards the front of the horse. It's kind of like putting a horse in the horse trailer. You usually put him in face first, okay? So, you want to make sure you do that right, otherwise he's getting a little angry. So you're gonna put those dudes in, and then you're just gonna take your little Allen wrench, and you're gonna crank those babies just like that. And if everything works out, as long as the horse doesn't try biting you or kicking you, or one time I was putting one of these together, and I actually had the horse, he run off on me. And I still haven't found him, so I don't know where he is. Maybe one day he'll return back to the barn. You know what they say, the horse always knows where the barn is. So, all right, there's the back legs. They're on. Now we're going to spin him around, and we're going to put the front legs on. Take that there. Move him out of the way. Come on in here a little closer. The two long ones, you're just gonna put through the holes just like that, folks. And well, I guess my big sombrero's in the way so you can't see, huh? There you go. Give that one a shot. There's one, and there's the other. Don't you fight me. One time I got in a wrestling match with a snake down in New Mexico, and kind of reminds me of this bolt right now. So you're gonna put that bolt in there, and well, we're almost there. Oh, there it is, folks, just like that. And then you're gonna take your little wrenches, kind of like, reminds me of the chicken wings. You can't ever have enough chicken wings, but you gotta get the right size. If you get too small of a chicken wing, it's no good. Then you gotta go back and get more chicken wings. Okay, so then, if you're not laughing by now by listening to me assemble this machine, either you're already hearing, or you've already turned, you've already turned the video off. I highly recommend this part. You go over and watch it again, because I'm gonna watch this a few times when I edit the video, and I'm definitely gonna laugh. So I'm already laughing. All right, those babies are called cowboy tight. Last but not least, here's the easiest way to put the seat on. You're gonna take your horse, you're gonna make sure the riding is facing that way. You're gonna take your horse here. Now you real tough cowboys, if you don't put the seat on and ride it, you go ahead and give it a shot. Give me a call. Let me know how it works out. Your voice may be a little higher than normal, but that's okay because you can say that you rode her literally bareback, okay? That's it. All right, the 4 bolts, we got 2 in, and there's the other 2. Then we're gonna get the little Allen wrench. You can't ever forget Allen wrenches. You know why? Because I don't care who you are. You know somebody named Allen. And so every time you use this wrench, you're gonna think of Allen. All right, they're all in. That's it, folks. You give them a tighten down, and you're good to go. Just a couple little snippets there. If you don't get these tight, well, there's a pretty good chance that this horse, she's gonna get a little bucky. It's kind of like the seat's the saddle. And if you don't put the saddle on tight, there's a pretty good chance that saddle's coming off. And if that saddle comes off, folks, well, guess what? So do you. So we don't want that to happen. All right, that's pretty much it. But wait, there's more. You feel like you're watching an infomercial? This bungee cord right there, no, I didn't include suspenders, okay, to keep your pants up. That's a pretty good idea, though. Okay, if your machine doesn't come with one of these, it's because I use it. Okay, just kidding. All right, you're gonna take that, you're gonna hook it on the back, and you're gonna go, now bring it in here. This is really important because this can kind of get confusing. I'm gonna turn it to the side so you see. You're gonna take this, and this is the rabbit, and he goes over a log. Whenever a coyote chases a rabbit, the rabbit makes sure he goes over the log, otherwise he's gonna get eaten. Then you hook it just like that, and that's gonna give it resistance. Then you're gonna take this little dude here, and you're gonna put him in to whatever height of your legs are. Shorter cowboys, cowgirls, they're gonna have it, the stopping point right there. So when they get on it, it's ready to go. Longer legged cowboys and cowgirls are gonna go all the way down there. Make sure this is hitting the little plate there, because that's the landing plate. When you first do your steel abs and you're riding it, it may be pretty hard to ride because you're not used to it, so you may want to just unhook that bungee cord so there's no resistance on there. Last but not least, unless you're a rodeo rider like I was, you better put some reins on this baby because she'll run off on you, and I don't want you to call me up and say you got on the horse without the reins and, well, it didn't turn out the way you wanted it to. Okay, there it is right there. You're ready to go. I'll kind of quickly explain how the machine works, and then next step, it's time to saddle up, partner. That's pretty much it. Just gotta make sure it's solid. You're good to go like that. Oh, and one last thing. When you etiquette, when you go to get on the horse, you give him a little pat. Hey, horsey, make sure you name your horse, okay? Because he don't have a name out of the box. You name him, you climb on. Sometimes he may be a little bronky, and you just tame him down. Make sure you get a hold of the reins, and you're ready to go. And there we are. You're ready to ride your rodeo abs. There it is right there. Have fun with it. You go to the workouts, you can only imagine what those are going to be like. So, Ryan Cowboy Wayman, you know what I'm going to say. Woo-hoo! That's what I'm talking about.